Caramel Dream Flan. A silky spoonful of heaven in every bite. Prepare to be enchanted by this incredibly smooth, rich, and golden caramel dream flan. A dessert so luxurious it feels like a hug from the inside out. With its glossy caramel top and melt-in-your-mouth custard base, this classic treat has stood the test of time for a reason. It bridges tradition and simplicity in a way few desserts can. Today, we're going to take it to the next level. No oven required, no water bath stress, and no complicated techniques, just real, comforting flavor that'll wow your guests and satisfy your sweet cravings any day of the week. And hey, before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss magical recipes like this one. To begin, we'll prepare the luscious caramel layer that crowns the flan with its golden brilliance. In a medium nonstick saucepan, add 150 grams of granulated sugar and 2 tablespoons of water. Turn the heat to medium-low and let the sugar dissolve, slowly, without stirring. Just swirl the pan gently if needed. This slow melt is crucial. It ensures the sugar melts evenly and doesn't crystallize. After a few minutes, the syrup will start bubbling and transforming into a rich amber hue. It will perfume your kitchen with the toasty scent of caramelizing sugar, heightening the anticipation. The moment it reaches that beautiful golden color, quickly but carefully pour the caramel into the bottom of 6 small ramekins, or 1 large flan mold. Tilting slightly to coat the bottom evenly, allow them to cool and harden. This layer will later melt into a sweet sauce that drapes over the custard when creating a striking contrast between the soft base and syrupy top. Now onto the velvety flan base. In a large mixing bowl, combine for large eggs, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 397 grams, 1 can of evaporated milk, 400 milliliters, 250 milliliters of whole milk, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and a tiny pinch of salt to enhance all the flavors. Whisk everything gently but thoroughly until the mixture is smooth and unified. Don't rush this step. The more patient you are here, the silkier your final result. For the ultimate creaminess, strain this custard through a fine mesh sieve into another bowl. This step eliminates any foam or egg bits that might interfere with the flan's texture. Think of it as the secret move that separates a good flan from a show-stopping one. Carefully pour the custard mixture into the ramekins or flan mold, directly over the now hardened caramel. Cover each ramekin tightly with aluminum foil to prevent steam from dripping into the custard during cooking, which could cause bubbles or textural flaws. Now, rather than baking in the oven with a traditional bain-marie water bath, we're opting for a much simpler method, steaming. Steaming not only saves energy but also produces consistently soft and silky flans as the temperature never spikes, making it easier to avoid overcooking. Fill a large pot with about 3 centimeters of water and insert a steamer rack or trivet at the bottom. Place the covered ramekins or mold on the rack, ensuring they don't touch the water. Cover the pot with a tight-fitting lid and steam gently over medium-low heat for about 30 to 40 minutes for individual ramekins, or up to 75 minutes for a large mold. The key is low and gentle steam, which allows the flan to set gradually and avoid curdling. Be sure to check occasionally and top up with hot water if it begins to evaporate, ensuring there's always enough steam circulating. The flan should gently quiver like jelly when shaken. This is how you know it's just right. To check for doneness, insert a toothpick or thin knife in the center. It should come out mostly clean, with just a slight jiggle remaining in the middle. Once cooked, remove the ramekins carefully from the pot and allow them to cool at room temperature for at least 30 to 60 minutes. This gentle cooling prevents sudden temperature changes that could cause cracks. Then, refrigerate for at least 4 hours or ideally overnight. The chilling process is not just about firming up the texture, but also developing that deep caramel-infused flavor that makes flan so addictive. The more it rests, the more those caramel notes seep into the custard, marrying the 2 layers beautifully. When ready to serve, gently run a thin knife around the edge of each ramekin, or the mold to loosen the flan. Place a dessert plate on top, and confidently flip it. With a soft plop, the flan will release, and the caramel will cascade slowly over the glossy surface, creating that gorgeous, mouth-watering finish that's as mesmerizing to look at as it is to eat. It's a dramatic moment that never fails to impress your guests. You can enjoy this flan exactly as it is, or elevate it further. Add a small dollop of lightly whipped cream, fresh berries like raspberries or sliced strawberries, or even a light zest of orange or lime for a citrusy note that cuts through the sweetness. A sprig of fresh mint on top adds a touch of elegance. For special occasions, Try a drizzle of dark chocolate sauce or even a dusting of toasted coconut flakes for extra flavor and texture. You can even pair it with a short espresso or dessert wine to enhance the caramel tones. What makes this flan such a treasure is its balance of richness and lightness. Despite its creamy texture and sweet finish, it never feels heavy. It's the kind of dessert that makes you close your eyes with each bite and hum softly because of how comforting it is. It speaks to childhood memories, cozy family gatherings, or even romantic dinners when you want something simple yet impressive. There's a timeless quality to it, something almost nostalgic and deeply satisfying in every spoonful. It also stores beautifully. Covered and refrigerated, it will stay perfect for up to 4 days, making it ideal for preparing ahead. Whether served as the grand finale of a dinner party, gifted in individual jars to friends, or snuck from the fridge in the quiet of night, it always delivers the same warm joy. You'll find yourself returning to it again and again, not just for the taste, but for the experience. So whether you're making this for a celebration, a date night, or just because your heart needs a little extra sweetness today, this Caramel Dream Flan is more than just dessert. It's comfort, joy, and a spoonful of love. Try it once, and it just might become your favorite go-to treat.